Single Shot Sunday. Sorry about the Rittenhouse stuff not getting dropped last night. Tried to post it. YouTube made me edit some stuff out because I put some things in there about COVID. So COVID's a touchy subject with YouTube, guys. So be careful on that. I will be dropping it this morning, though, as soon as I get off this live with you. Other than that, I dropped we got all the pistol holsters. Now these are, remember when you're watching through these videos, a lot of opinion. Some holsters are better than others. Some work best for others, etc. These are just opinions. They weren't facts. Well, facts as far as material goes, and facts as far as what type of holster you'd look for. I mean, considering whatever the situation you're in. Like Kydex style holsters, I wasn't cool with at first I thought, hard plastic holsters, man, why the hell would I want that? I was kind of more of the traditional hard leather, that type of guy. But concealed carry, they don't move around, they hold shape, that's the main reason as to why I like them. Like I said, the main purpose of your holster obviously is to carry your firearm around in a safe manner. You prevent negligent discharge, whatever steps you can take to do so, do it. But anyways, those were all dropped. Those are on there. Obviously, not every holster was covered. There's a variety of other holsters out there. Shoulder holster, cheater holsters, depending on who you are, what you like to call them. I used to carry one of those years back, probably back in like 2014. Only problem is those concealed carry with it being practical. You have to wear a jacket or whatever, or a vest or something to cover over it. And I've lived in states where it is hot. Utah, you've got 120-degree summers. You're not going to be wearing that when you're doing a concealed carry. Roast, just completely roast. Wintertime, yeah, you can wear your suit jackets, your sport coats, whatever, leather jackets, etc. But I've gotten into more of the in the pant or outside the pant type holsters. Where I live now, you can open carry, you can concealed carry as long as you're a resident of the state of South Dakota, which is nice. Not having to buy more permits. Minnesota, man, when I moved there, you have to, buy a permit just to purchase firearms. Then you have to buy a permit just to carry firearms, if you're going to carry. Then you have to, get a completely different concealed carry permit. And it's just like, by that point, good hell. So, it's nice moving back to a state where, it's any resident, as long as you're legally allowed to have firearms, you can concealed carry or whatnot. So enjoy that while you can. So as far as that goes, somebody was asking me some questions about some ammo, hence the thumbnail on there. Ammo storage, if you buy ammo cans, whether it be surplus, from the military, there's all sorts of surplus stores out there, or you buy, there's a lot of the hard plastic ones and stuff like that. They have a sealed O-ring in them. You put stuff in those, they'll last forever, man. They keep the oxygen out, keep the water and the moisture out. They're sealed pretty tight. I've got a couple. I've got some old metal cans that I still use. Mostly though, I've got plastic now. But hell, I don't know if, depending where you live, almost every hardware store nowadays, they sell ammo boxes. Usually there's a little hunting section. I think even Home Depot has one. But you can go to Harbor Freight. I think it's like kind of a cheap tool store or whatever. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but they sell ammo boxes and all sorts of stuff like that. You save a ton of money on. But that's one route to go. Army Navy surplus stores, I'm sure they have those throughout the entire U.S. There's ammo boxes and there's all sorts of gear and all that junk you can go buy. You can go buy some, your battle dress uniforms and camis, whatever you want to call them, all that type of junk. Discount price, whatever. But yeah, no, if you store them in ammo cans, that'll keep that moisture out. That'll keep the air out. The newer ones, the plastic ones, they have, like I said, they have like a rubber ring that goes around them. They're not too bad, not shabby at all. It just depends on which direction you like to go. My daughter, her ammo box for her 22 is pink. Just to match her pink rifle, because everything's pink. So it's storing them in that, it's good. Some people, there's debate now, keeping them in the cardboard or just dumping them into the box. If you haven't opened a box, I mean, you know what? And after this, maybe I'll go grab one of my cans and I'll just put a short up for you, because I can't do it on lives because YouTube doesn't like us to be showing that type of stuff on here apparently. But you dump them in there. The debate is they tend to corrode faster if you keep them in the cardboard. Now I call bullshit on that, and the reason is that cardboard's just going to absorb, if there's even moisture in the ammo box, which there shouldn't be, that cardboard's going to absorb it. I mean, a prime example, I can show this, but on this Hornady, critical defense box or whatever for 357 for one of my revolvers. I left that out. That was in my desk when I moved, and obviously you can see where it had some water damage and stuff like that, some moisture or whatever. It's set in storage, but all the rounds or whatnot, perfectly fine, no corrosion or anything like that. I mean, it was in the box still. But if you're going to have loose rounds kicking and laying around, well, I've also made the mistake of going hunting before, for instance, and just throwing my shotgun in the back of the car. As I'm leaving, I've got a bunch of shells. They're loose, whatever. Forget about them. They sit back there for a couple months or whatever, and the brass on the end of them tends to get corroded. But you keep things in the boxes and you keep things just sealed in packages, you should be fine. It's nothing to worry about. And the great thing about it is it's not a huge investment to go buy an ammo box either. It's not going to break the bank for you. It's like I've told people, shooting can be an expensive hobby. It's fun as hell, but boy, can it be pricey and spendy. I mean, gear, going over holsters. I don't know. I was just looking at how much money I've spent over the years on holsters and things like that. I mean, I get a lot of stuff free, but it's, man, it's spendy. Guns that I've bought, guns that I've sold and taken a loss on. I mean, it's an expensive hobby. It's also, I guess, in a sense, lifestyle. It's necessary. I mean, so many people, well, you like guns because you're scared? No, I like guns because I like guns, man. And I like guns, and I have guns because I can have guns. So, I enjoy the people that constantly say, oh, only people that carry guns are scared of things and all that stuff. That's not necessarily true. So that's usually the excuse that somebody who's a felon who doesn't have a gun, they would say that just to try to make themselves seem like a tough guy. And I'll tell you what, man, I'm in my 40s, man. So here's the other thing. Somebody's going to come assault me, man. I'm not going to waste my time trying to roll around and fist fight. I mean, shit. I slipped the other day on my tailbone, man, and bruised and walking like I got rear-ended. I'm not going to be, I don't heal fast anymore. So screw that, dude. I go straight for the belt. I'm not wasting my time. I just think it's ridiculous. It's, I don't care, man. I'd rather, like I said, I would rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6 in a point in life where you don't heal fast like you used to. I mean, I say I have a pretty active lifestyle. I can thank my wife for that one, man. But, it's the older you get, it's like, well, screw this, man. It's, I've lived through all this other crap. You think I'm going to just throw it away because of my ego, because, oh, you want me to fight fair with you even though you're attacking me? Get the fuck out of here, dude. I mean, it's I don't know. So, I hear things like that. Now, you do have some gun people who, we're compensating, and I always joke about it. You know, a lot of you guys have known me for the last couple of years on here. I always like to joke around and be like, oh yeah, dude, it's just because we all have small peckers. It's the only reason why we buy guns. Got to compensate. And you know, I have fun with it. But boy, some of the people that get serious, oh, it's the greatest. I mean, you know, some of the insults, and I don't know. I just I find it just so entertaining because they spend so much time. And wow. But you know, it's fun because the best thing about it, I could argue with them, they could argue with me, and nobody's going to accomplish anything with it. And that's why I always just say, you know, you guys, your opinions are all welcome as long as they're respectful. You're not going to really change anybody's mind though. You know, I've seen so many content creators, and this is a common occurrence that happens, and I'm sure all of you guys have seen this before on content creators' lives. You've got content creators that don't like each other. They're arguing over something, whatever. They have some grievances, and then it's like, well, let's debate. Sure, you know, and they can debate, right? Thing is, though, is when they both walk away from that debate, one side is going to say, "Oh yeah, man, you totally roasted this dude and killed him, and yeah, and you made him look like an idiot," right? You go to the other side, their supporters and him are saying the exact same thing, and it's like you accomplish nothing. It's even like political debates with Trump and Harris or whatever. I mean, I don't really know. I didn't watch that debate. I can't stand either of them. But I mean, fact of the matter is though, it's the same thing. It's like, oh man, you showed him, blah blah blah, and you know it's on YouTube. Quite frankly, dude, uh, there's been people that make fun of me on YouTube. I don't give a shit. Go for it. I mean, hey, if you want to throw my channel on your channel, make fun of me and send people over. I like making fun of Johnny Q because he's a dipshit for starters. I mean, the fact that he goes back and changes things because, you know, he got made fun of or whatever. But I mean, he took those Crocs videos down pretty quick. Pretty quick. But and if you guys want some firearm comedy, I highly recommend, dude. And I said this yesterday, Vintage Warfare. That dude is freaking hilarious. Um, I mean, you want to talk about calling those dudes out, man. That guy, oh, holy hell. Good stuff. Great stuff. But I don't know. I was thinking about something else the other day too. And I mean, I know like it's not like my channel's super huge or anything like that, but if you guys are starting any of you guys out there starting firearm channels up or whatnot, you're more than welcome to use content off of my page. I have no issues with that. You know, like whether you're using like the four safety rules or you know any type of drills or whatever you want to do, man, go ahead. That's perfectly fine with me. I don't have any issues with people using my content because I'm putting it on here for people to learn, and it's not for sale. It's for everybody to use. So um, you know, and I think firearm safety, pushing that, you know, that's the big priority still. You know, I enjoy doing the history stuff. I enjoy, you know, doing the training stuff. I mean, it's fun to me. And a lot of you guys know I'm an alcoholic in recovery, coming up on the Big 10, and just in a few weeks here, believe it or not. And like this is one of the things that's been my driving factor. I mean, my daughter, of course, my wife, you know, my family, obviously, and then shooting has done wonders for me. And I think, you know, I just have so much fun with it. But like I said, you guys are always more than welcome to. If you guys have questions or comments or anything about shooting that I can help with in my knowledge, which, you know, there's so many other people that have hella better knowledge and know way more. I'm no Hickok 45, man, not even close to that dude. That guy's, he's like the wizard, man. He's the whiz. Dude knows everything. It's insane. Plus, he's nice as hell. Yeah, I'm too big of a dick. But you guys are more than welcome to. Comments, you know, comment below topics you'd like to discuss. I'm going to drop that first Rittenhouse video. I did have to break it up into shorts after all, unfortunately. But, you know, I apologize for that, guys. Pumpkin shooting coming up soon. as soon as Halloween's done, we like to gather all the pumpkins, take them out, and just shoot all of them. It's a fun family tradition we've been doing. So that'll be something fun on the horizon. I'm not going to get political, but go out and vote if you're American. It's your duty. Do it. I don't care who you vote for. Marine Corps birthday's on the 10th. Veterans Day's on the 11th, guys. Sunday, it's cold here, but it's still able to go do some stuff. Go do some hunting and fishing, maybe pop a few more roosters. But you guys enjoy your Sunday. I'll be dropping those videos for you shortly here, and take care.